The PlayStation Store is running its great Mega March sale right now, and with that comes a bevy of great PlayStation 4 game deals. In today's video, I want to highlight 10 awesome deals under the price of $10, some of these going as low as $4.50. Without further ado, let's get right into it, and I want to kick things off with one of the most underrated PlayStation 4 games of all time, and that is Gravity Rush 2. It is 55% off for $8.99. Gravity Rush 2 is a tremendous game and a follow-up of a PlayStation Vita exclusive that I really enjoyed, of course, Gravity Rush 1, which is also on sale, but inconspicuously, it is $14.99 for that game, while Gravity Rush 2 is $8.99, and Gravity Rush 2 is without a doubt the better game. Figure that one out because I am not going to right now. Gravity Rush 2 is awesome. The art style is great, the characters are great. It's a substantial improvement over the first game in expanding the world a little bit more, adding a lot more content, and just making it an even more well-rounded action-adventure title. For just $8.99, it's a great buy. There's a free demo available as well. You've got a vast open world to explore. That awesome art style is still there. It should be noted the online server shut down for Gravity Rush 2. That did happen, so there is no online component for it, which is a little bit of a bummer, but still. For the single-player portion, Gravity Rush 2 is an awesome experience. We're probably never going to get a Gravity Rush 3, which is really depressing to think about, but nonetheless, GR2 for $9, great buy. Next up, Doom is 50% off for $9.99. Doom is an excellent game, and of course, we just had the release of Doom Eternal, and that game is taking the gaming world by storm, being received very, very well. The first Doom title is still very much worth a playthrough. It was a great game that really shined based on its single-player component, which was surprising. I mean, when you went into the release of Doom back in 2016, you really thought that multiplayer was going to be the standout. However, single player was really what made us enjoy this game. The multiplayer was a little bit, it was just there, but the single player component was awesome. It was high octane, visceral, fast paced, and a lot of gruesome moments, and now it includes all 3 premium DLC packs, Unto the Evil, Hell Followed, and Bloodfall. You've got maps, modes, and weapons, as well as all feature updates, including arcade mode, photo mode, and the latest update. Doom was a great game, and I can understand why you might be wary of spending a full $60 on Doom Eternal right now, but the first game for $9.99 is a great buy. Next up, we have Bully, 40% off for $8.99. The meme of if Bully 2 is ever going to happen still lives on to this day. I'm still holding out hope. At this point, I am getting really, really uncertain, and it probably won't happen. However, I still have my hope. Regardless, Bully is an awesome game from Rockstar. It's a little bit different in the sense that, of course, they're keeping the Rockstar tradition of groundbreaking and original gameplay and humorous tongue-in-cheek storytelling in an entirely new setting, that being the schoolyard. Very relatable in some aspects of the game, but then in other aspects, Bully does go absolutely over the top, which makes it an even more charming experience. Of course, this is a PS2 on PS4 game, so it's not like it redefines the original release of Bully, but I know a lot of you guys never checked it out. Maybe you're a little bit younger, whatever the case may be. Bully is a game that I think absolutely everyone should play, and the more people that play it, the more people that can start pestering Rockstar about doing a Bully 2, so that is enough reason for me to recommend the game, and at 40% off, not the steepest discount, but still a discount good enough worth a buy. Next up, we have Battle Chasers Nightwar, which is 75% off for $7.49. Battle Chasers Nightwar is a very interesting title in the sense that it's an RPG that's inspired by a lot of different genres. It's got deep dungeon diving, turn-based combat, and it's presented in a classic JRPG formula. And if you've played JRPGs of old, it's going to be very, very reminiscent to you. And you've got a rich story driven by exploration of the world to round things out. Traditional turn-based combat with a unique overcharge mana system as well, and incredible battle bursts. A decent amount of content here as well, and $7.49 gets you again with a great art style as well. Really love the look and feel of the game, and from that regard, Battle Chasers Nightwar is an awesome pickup and another THQ Nordic title, and they've been killing it. This one is a little bit older, coming out back in 2017, but still holds up really well, and that art style is still very pleasing to look at even now in 2020. Next up, we have Batman Return to Arkham. Batman Arkham Asylum as well as Batman Arkham City, in my opinion, the two strongest games of the Batman Arkham franchise. Arkham City, I think, is also very good. I just think Arkham City and Arkham Asylum are on another level, especially from a narrative standpoint. I thought both of these games were very strong. Arkham Asylum isn't as big of a game. It's more of a linear experience. However, I actually think that plays into the strengths of Arkham Asylum. I think that makes it overall a more compelling game. I think Arkham City actually had the perfect size for its open world. It wasn't too big, but it was bigger in the sense that it still kept a contained experience and it kept the game rather streamlined. Both of the games are phenomenal and I would highly recommend you to play them, especially if you've never, or you just want to go back and play them again. It's 75% off for $4.99. That's $2.50 for each game, and for that price, that is pretty ridiculous, and I would give it a strong recommendation. And of course, when Arkham Knight does go on sale, I would recommend that as well. Hell, I'd recommend Telltale the Batman series. I'd recommend pretty much every Batman game, and hopefully we see Batman come back in some form in the video game realm rather soon in the form of a new Arkham game. That would be pretty cool to see. However, if we see a new title by Warner Brothers, that would be really cool as well. A new line of Batman games, that is. Next up, we have Yakuza Kiwami by Sega. That is 50% off for $9.99. Yakuza is a franchise that I've gotten to bat for quite a bit, where some of you guys are even memeing me on the comment section. There's one guy in particular, but nonetheless, it's a game that I will continue to recommend because it is an awesome action-adventure title with a ton of gameplay. If you want a game that gives you value for your dollar, Yakuza is absolutely one of those games in the sense that it can keep you busy for a very, very long time. You've also got a very mature and gritty story here as well. Obviously, if you're getting into the Yakuza franchise, I would recommend you to start off with Yakuza 0. Yakuza Kiwami is a remake of the very first Yakuza game, but Yakuza 0 serves as a prequel, so it makes sense to start off with that. Whatever the case may be, for $9.99, Yakuza Kiwami is an excellent pickup, and I would give that a strong recommendation right now, especially if you've already played Yakuza 0. Well, then Yakuza Kiwami is a natural progression and the next game you should absolutely play. Next up, we have Ubisoft's Valiant Hearts: The Great War, 70% off for $4.49. This is one of the more emotional games that have been released this entire generation, and really, Ubisoft's two smaller games that they released early on in this generation, Valiant Hearts and Child of Light, both kind of fit that bill. Valiant Hearts is a great game with an awesome art style, and again, very emotional. It's a story of crossed destinies and broken love in a world torn apart of people who will try to survive the horror of the trenches following their faithful canine companion. In Valiant Hearts, the lives of these characters are inextricably drawn together over the course of the game. You've got friendship, love, sacrifice, and tragedy that befall each one as they help each other retain their humanity against the horrors of war. Valiant Hearts: The Great War is an excellent game. 70% off for $4.49 is a great buy right now, and I'm sure this is a game that many of you guys missed out on, so now would be a great time to add it to your library. Next up, we have The Last Guardian, 55% off for $8.99, one of the long-awaited PlayStation 4 titles this generation. Really, it was supposed to be a PlayStation 3 game, so the anticipation for The Last Guardian was going back quite a while. A game that was originally revealed at E3 of 2009, and then it inexplicably went absent for a long time, and then it finally came out in late 2016. And was it Team Ico's best game? No, but it was still a very good game, and it still had a lot of the elements that we like out of Team Ico games. It was an emotionally moving game. However, some of the gameplay elements, camera, things like that, some of the fundamental gameplay designs of the games did fall a little bit short. However, for $9, I do think it's a great buy right now. And one of those big budget PlayStation 4 exclusives that I do believe a lot of people missed out on, well, now would be a great time to remedy that and check it out, especially at this price point. Next up, we have SteamWorld Dig 2, 60% off for $7.99. Metroidvania titles are pretty in right now. We have a lot of great Metroidvania titles in the competition in regards to which are the ones that are worth your money is pretty high. SteamWorld Dig 2 is one of those games that is absolutely worth your money. A great visual style here. $7.99 for it is great. It takes you on a platform mining adventure forged in Metroidvania flames. When an old trading town is struck by mysterious earthquake, it's up to a lone Steambot and her unlikely companion to uncover what trembling terrors lie beneath. Gameplay is solid, and it is a very replayable game as well, where you're going to upgrade your gear, swing across large chasms with your hookshot, and finally learn the truth about your long-lost friend. SteamWorld Dig 1 is on sale as well, but the sequel is such a superior game that I would jump right into this, and for $7.99, I think it's a very good pickup right now. And lastly, we have Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition. It is 50% off for $9.99. Shadow of War is on sale as well. That's $14.99. I would stick to Shadow of Mordor for now. You got a lot of content here, and I would recommend you to play Shadow of Mordor before you jump into Shadow of War. The Game of the Year edition adds a lot of extras as well. To me, Shadow of Mordor was one of the truly great games early on in this generation, one of the first truly great ones, I should say. The combat is great, reminiscent of a Batman Arkham game, very satisfying in gameplay, visuals are excellent, story's pretty engaging as well with a couple of twists and turns, and for $9.99, another game that I would say is a strong pickup right now, especially if you want a quality open world adventure. And that's going to conclude this video again with the Mega March sale. There are a ton of great deals available right now, and all of these you can buy at a pretty significant budget, which some of you guys are operating on right now, and these games are still very, very good. From your Doom, from Gravity Rush 2, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, a lot of great titles on sale right now. So that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.